All right, next one is from you, Joshua. So take it away. Insular cortex neurons encode and retrieve
Oh,
specific immune responses. I have no idea what this is about.
I just thought it was funny because it's like the insular cortex. It's kind of close to the prefrontal cortex, you know. So
Yeah.
I thought about the garbage bin again. It's like, oh, maybe the brain does something with the immune system. Look at the insular cortex. Like I don't even know what else the insular cortex does. I don't think it's a great, well-studied area, but like here they find it's involved in immune response. But it's I don't even know about this paper because it's only the FOS labeling, right? So you see post hoc, you see which neurons were most active, and they see that there are neuronal ensembles in the insular cortex that were active when there was a inflammatory condition in their mouse. Uh, yeah, so I thought it was kind of interesting because there's a connection between inflammation in the brain and the immune response in the brain. And I thought it was kind of funny because it was the insular cortex, the new garbage bin of the brain.
But
Yes,
the
there
insular
you go.
cortex is relatively small compared to the prefrontal cortex, no?
Now it's just like one part. The prefrontal cortex would be multiple areas, and the insular cortex is a separate region, not area.
But you don't count the insular cortex as part of the prefrontal cortex,
No,
surely?
but some people even do.
Really?
It's the agranular insular. Yeah, it goes to the side, and some people I think they set this also frontal, or I don't know. Like prefrontal cortex is not well defined, and then this thing hangs there, as insular cortex just being there. So this,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
The claustrum has the same problem because that's sandwiched on the border of the insular cortex.
Mm,
So they're very closely related. Um, but then, am I saying that right?
I'm not
I
sure.
think I think it's the
Sounds
insula.
right.
I think it's the insula. But then the border between them is not clearly defined or clearly visible.
So you don't
So
know where
some
it's
studies just lump them together.
Yeah, this is just I don't think that's like the function of the insular cortex and the insular cortex in mice may not be so clear. This might be the problem here.
Well, I mean, the prefrontal cortex does everything, right?
Yeah, and apparently insular
It's
cortex.
involved in immune responses
Yes.
during peripheral inflammation.